Hey, you guys. It's literally me. I'm Bunny. Sometimes I buy stuff, sometimes I say stuff, and sometimes I do stuff. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. My throat is like a little... When I'm filming this, we have just arrived back home from Colorado for the last 4 days. I don't know if maybe like the dry air has made my voice a little weird. I don't feel sick or anything, but yeah, extremely dry over there. Extremely beautiful though. I love Colorado. Every time I go there, I just want to live there. Back home now. And I need to get a couple videos out of the way. So first I'm doing this one, but then I'm going to do another one that you're actually going to see first and like all that kind of stuff. This is the magic of movies and TV and YouTube. So yeah, I have a bare face on today because I thought we could just, apply some makeup, but I wanted to try some of the new Profusion Gothic beauty items that I picked up right before we went on vacation. This was like Profusion's like Halloween release, and this is coming off the back of what I thought was a really cool collection last year, the Rituals collection. And you guys probably saw my video on that. If not, I will link it up here. I really did like that collection though, because I thought the packaging and the thoughtfulness and everything about it was great. I had got the hand mirror. I think I got the palette. I got the setting spray. I loved the Moon Water setting spray. I loved it. And so that's why when they released this setting elixir, I thought, let me just go ahead and buy a couple things from the collection. I unfortunately cannot wear Profusion's eyeshadows anymore. There's something in them that like gives me a reaction, so I couldn't pick up any of the actual makeup. I didn't really think the lip liners and the whatever was very good. And then last year I did buy the mascara, and it was like a mascara and something else set, and I thought it was pretty garbage, so I didn't pick that up either. But what I did pick up was this. I had to buy this. So this is a little sponge holder and sponge, and this is super, super cute. It's like a little plastic cauldron, and then they have a sponge that has a little skull and crossbones on it. So definitely wanted to pick that up. This was only like $7 or $8, so definitely had to get that one. Like I said, I picked up the setting elixir. This is supposedly a matte setting spray. I really liked the Moon Water one last year. I used it up. You can't get it anymore. So I thought, hey, if this is kind of similar, maybe just get it. Again, this was only like $7 or $8. So I thought the bottle was actually like pretty cute. It's like a purple prism, but then it arrived and this paper label is like, it's kind of shitty, but I was wanting to get the setting spray, so that's what happened. And then the last thing that I got, I really don't need this, but I had to get it just on principle. This is their Goth Essence Illuminating Skin Mist. And what I thought was so funny about this is, you guys know I am a stan for the Ritual de Fille Thorn Milk, and I love this stuff. This is the big bottle, and I think this is like my third big bottle of this. So when Profusion released this, I was like, okay, there's definitely like, there's something going on there, right? So I just had to get this because I love this so much. This is like almost, I think this is $48. This was $5.99. You can tell already just the elixir inside. I mean, look at this Ritual de Fille. It is so gorgeous. And then you've got whatever this is, and then you shake it up and it's like purple. But had to try it, only $6. So we're gonna like spray this on my face, and then I'm going to apply some makeup with the sponge, and then we'll get to look at a couple like new makeup things that I got in that wish list box video or whatever. We're also gonna play with the Gothic palette. This is on theme here. So yeah, let's jump in. All right, so yeah, let's put on a purple light, ambiance or whatever. I'm sure if my husband is color grading this video, he is going to love that little change. So like first disappointment in this whole thing, I went and wet the sponge and it is little. He's a little guy. I don't know if that's just because, you know, you got to be able to put it in the cauldron, but God, look how cute that is. Like, I'm definitely using this cauldron. I love how it has the air holes on the bottom so that you can put your damp sponge in there. But yeah, I don't think my regular sponge is going to fit in it like that, so I'm probably just gonna have to do it like that, but that's okay. So we've got that little slightly disappointment. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair up, and I'm sorry because bare face and hair up, it's just a lot, but you know, we're putting on makeup. So we're gonna go in with this Profusion Goth Essence Illuminating Skin Mist. So here's the bottle. You can see it is like a solution that's like separating or whatever, just kind of like my Thorn Milk. I'm not, I don't know. I can't imagine that this is. What is that smell? Like moldy popcorn or something? Okay, well, it did spray. Here, I'm gonna do a little bit more. The packaging on all these things compared to the Rituals one last year just seems so cheap. It felt like that Rituals collection was really, really good. All right, now that we've got some kind of, I don't even know what you would call it. It's kind of tacky. I mean, it looks a little moisturized. You can see that in the camera, so that's good. Let me just start real quick. I'm going to throw on some concealer. This is actually a new concealer in my collection. This is the new Ritual Defy Skin Sorcerer Concealer. And I have mixed thoughts on it. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. It's kind of weird. I do really like how full coverage it is. I think that the coverage is really, really good, especially for, you know, mature skin. However, I noticed that it kind of dries down to, I don't know, like where it kind of gives me some lines underneath my eyes, and that's like extremely like a big no-no for like what I'm trying to do with concealer. But I think it is a really nice formula. I actually would be curious to see if I got it in like a different shade, if I could use it as like a foundation. But because of what it does like underneath my eyes, I get a little scared like if I did that all over the whole face. Like it's just like too, I don't know if it's dry. I don't know what it is, but like seriously, can you see like how much coverage that is? Now I did get like what I thought my skin tone would be, and I do think that the neutral is leaning a little gray. Not as bad as if it was like too warm or too cool. So I don't think it's that bad. I'm going to use the whole tube, I guarantee that. But I just feel like sometimes it kind of like makes my lines like a little bit more emphasized. So that's not great, but I do love the coverage and I love how it like brightens me up. So I don't know, I'm still on the fence on that one. We're gonna try the little, he's like so tiny. We're gonna try the little baby skull sponge. I mean, it is cute with the little, you know, skull and crossbones on there, but now that I'm gonna put makeup on it, it's gonna get totally messy, so it doesn't even really matter. Sponges are like, you know, disposable in my opinion anyway. So I'm just going on with the Prada. I should have done my eye first. Damn it. It's okay. We'll live. We'll live. I'm only trying to do this like really, really quickly because I do have another video to shoot. And yeah, you guys have already seen that one. So I can't really talk about it too much. You know, it's work, guys. It's freaking work. And I would rather be out like shopping right now or something. I'm just kidding. I love hanging out with you guys. But yeah, we just got back from Colorado. We went up to Red Rocks to see Daily Bread. Daily Bread is a, I would say, electronic fusion soul R&B type act. And he is actually from Atlanta. So this was his very first Red Rocks show, and it was just amazing. I love Colorado. Every time I go to Red Rocks, not disappointed. It is an excellent venue. Had a great time. We did get... So When we entered, we parked, they had us like park on a hill. And so it was like a hill going up because you're in the mountains. So the red rocks are like these two big red rocks that jut out of the top of this mountain. And the amphitheater is like down in there. I'm using that NYX Buttermelt bronzer, by the way, in case anyone is interested. So they parked us on this hill, just like on the side of the road. And then there was a shuttle that took us up the mountain. And that wasn't too bad. I was like, okay, I will definitely take a shuttle, like instead of like walking up this mountain. But what happened is when the concert was over, they didn't have shuttles to get you back. So we had taken this like 15-minute shuttle ride up a mountain, and then we were just left there after the show. We had no idea how to get back to the car. I was like, what are we gonna do? My husband and I are not strangers to not being able to get to the car after a concert, but this one was kind of daunting because you were literally in the mountains. Luckily, I'm going with the NYX blush. Luckily, Anthony, one of my friends there, he had enough sense to look at a map at the entrance that we came in and then followed the mountain line to the ravine trail where we parked the car. And so then he could like tell what direction that we had to go. And then we ended up like traipsing down the side of a mountain on this trail all by ourselves. Everyone else like kind of like rushed and they got down there like pretty far, but like we were traipsing down the mountainside on this like rocky trail. It was a literal path, like it was cleared to be a path. And like as we were coming down the mountain, I could see the road, the side road, like up the side, and I saw the car. I mean, it was so far away, but I saw it and I was like, oh my God, Anthony, you did it. We got like, it was just great. I could see the crosswalk where the trail down the mountain was gonna like empty out onto the street. And I just felt so great because I was like, okay, we found the car. It is in sight. We just had to walk like a really long way to get there. But it was gorgeous. The stars were so bright. It was just amazing. Like there was a moment where like we were using our phone flashlights to like find our way like down the path, but there was a moment where we all turned them off and just looked up at the sky, and because the stars were like so bright and beautiful, it was like actually like kind of nice that that happened, you know? So we're going to put some tape. See, I should have did this before I did my base, but what do you guys think of that bronzer and blush from NYX, huh? I've been actually kind of enjoying it. Believe it or not, I got those around the same time that I got the new Hourglass palette, and I really think that these perform better than that Hourglass palette. I have been really liking them. All right, so going in with my Cosmic Brushes Gothic palette here, we're just going to do a really quick look. This is not going to be like anything super fancy. I am going to start with like this purple right here. This is called Supreme, and I'm just going to kind of tap that into the corner, and I have my tape all fucked up. There we go. So I'm just going to tap this into the corner and kind of like blend it out through the lid. I am doing this like super quick. We are not doing anything fancy here. So just got a little bit of purple down, and then I'm probably gonna go into this even deeper purple, which is called Alter, and then put that kind of like along the lash line and the corner. Let's just fucking take this tape off. Okay, I did not prep for this, so we're just going to take that tape off. Also, another thing is I don't have any eyeliner right now because I didn't know this, and it's never happened before ever. I travel like pretty often, and I usually take liquid eyeliner with me because that's what I wear all of the time. And I went to go apply my liquid eyeliner that I brought on one of the days that we went out, and it was like, it went everywhere. It went everywhere. Like, I don't know what happened, but my husband said it had something to do with like the cabin pressure in the airplane, kind of going up and down. And because he said one of his like toiletry bottles had expanded and like kind of leaked. So I don't know. I was like, that sucks, because I was left with no eyeliner and I really didn't want to go out and buy anymore. So I just like lived with it. So no eyeliner at the show, which was also like kind of like crazy. So we're done with this like purple here. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of this obscure shifty shade and then put that on the inner corner and then blend it out. That'll just give it like a little bit of light. And of course I get it all over my lid here. This color is so pretty. It's just like, it's super glittery, so it gets like everywhere, but it's really, really pretty. All right, let me take some tape, clean this up real fast. Because really, I'm just trying to get to the setting spray, you know? Got glitter bukkake like all over my face, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to throw on, so yeah, like super pretty. This Gothic palette is really pretty. I don't pull for palettes very often anymore, but when I do, I'm like very pleasantly surprised. Just going in with some of the Tower 28 mascara. This is my go-to. I did bring this on the trip, so probably gonna need another one of these here pretty soon. All right, there we go. Pretty lashes. Listen, I'm hurrying. Like, what do you want? All right, I'm gonna finish off with, this is the Black Clarins lip oil. So you guys can like see what this looks like on the lips. It's super pretty. I love, oh, this stuff's so good. And it smells like grape Kool-Aid. Yeah, I like that a lot. Super, super nice. Okay, now that we have a face on, we are going to spray the setting elixir. So this is the Profusion setting elixir. This is supposed to be a matte setting spray. So let's see how powerful it is. Ooh. Okay, that was a little less, the moon water was like punch you in the face. So that's what, this was like a little bit of a nicer mister. So I kind of like that. I don't have my fan here at the desk. So we're just gonna fan like this, even though I'm not doing anything. Let me take the sponge and just kind of pat in that setting mist. All I can smell is my Clarins, so I can't tell you if that smells like anything. But what do you guys think? It looks pretty good, right? It's a little wet. It's a little wet. All right, what do I think of some of this Profusion stuff? You know, I forgot to tell you guys. I probably should have started with this. When you order from Profusion's website, like there is a minimum to get free shipping. I think it's like $30 or $25. It's not a lot. But this stuff was so cheap that I needed to like hit a minimum to get free shipping. So I ended up getting a lip mask, which I don't have because I took it to work and put it in the women's restroom. It was like a caramel apple lip balm. But I did pick up, I thought this would be good because, you know, I use the Dashing Diva on my hands, but I like to paint my toes. So I picked up this little Euphoric Glam. It was just a 3-piece set of nail polishes for my feet. They were like $2. It comes with some stickers or whatever. But when it arrived, my husband got the box off of the porch and was like, oh, it smells like nail polish. And it turns out that this had opened, and it's getting everywhere. This had opened and spilled out, which really sucks because this was like a really good color for my feet. So, I mean, these other colors are cute too, but I'm not like the hugest fan of glitter. This was the only matte in there. So yeah, that sucked. And I might need to write them because I paid for shipping protection. So I didn't like that. But then also, when you order from Profusion's website, they usually send you a free gift. And in the past, I have gotten like some really nice brush sets, or they throw in like a little makeup palette or something. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at these. So here it says, thank you for your purchase. Enjoy your free gift. So here's what I got. I don't even know what these are. I'm pretty sure, like, look, this one had a sticker on it that was like peeled off. Same with this one. Like, I'm pretty sure these are like lip things. I will not be putting that on my lips. But yeah, how disgusting. I posted this on my story on Instagram and I tagged Profusion and I said, you need to do better. Because yeah, that was like severely disappointing. Anyway, if I want to leave that whole experience aside, I think that this guy is super cute. I love him. The sponge actually wasn't bad. You saw me, I put on the Prada foundation and it wasn't bad. Like, I think that was probably pretty good. And then this stuff, you know, listen, nothing is going to ever beat this. This is the best product ever. This is the best product ever. I love this stuff. This is a $6 primer. It looks pretty good. I mean, my skin looks like supple. I'm not mad at it. I have some very nice makeup on, but I mean, if you're a kid and you want to have the experience, I mean, I guess this is like something, but you know, I'm going to keep this one on my vanity and, maybe to make you last a little longer, I'll put that in sometimes. I don't know. And then, you know, the setting elixir, I didn't have high hopes for, but it actually like kind of surprised me. The mister was actually like a little softer than I thought it was, more evenly spread. So yeah, not mad about that. I can't tell you what this, I don't think this has a smell because all I can smell is like the grape Kool-Aid from the Clarins lip oil. But yeah, so I would say this super cute, definite. I would say if you need a matte setting spray, I don't know if I'm like super matte, but I mean, it's something. I do like this. And then the Gothic essence, I mean, I guess it's cute. I don't know if it's worth $6, but I mean, it's cute. And then the packaging on these things, it is, I mean, I thought the Rituals was just like a lot better of a collection. I'm glad I didn't spend like a ton of money on this stuff, but you know, it's all novelty. It'll look really cute on my vanity. So I'm not like completely mad at it, but I am like, I'm mad about like this stuff. So get your shit together. That's all I have for you today, guys. What did you think of this Halloween-ish collection? I really think the Rituals was better last year. Let me know what you thought about, you know, a revisit to the Gothic palette, or how you felt these NYX Buttermilk products actually applied. They were really, I have been like really impressed with like the payoff and the application of these. So definitely really like these. If you guys got to see how this went on, let me know about that. Or just let me know that this video sucked. Like, I don't even care anymore. Just, like, leave me a comment. You know, guys, I'm still out here trying. It's like, I'm very, very busy, and I try to get in here when I can and show you some cool stuff. So, yeah, if you guys could comment, that would be awesome. And if you can subscribe. We totally went away from my normal closeout, but that's where I am today. That would be awesome. I love you guys so, so much. I will see you on the next one. Bye.
Sorry, it's DJ.